the Monmouth Hawks men's basketball team is having a season to remember with wins against schools like USC, UCLA, Georgetown, and even Notre Dame. So I headed over to a practice in West Long Branch, New Jersey to catch up with their only senior and one of their team captains, Deon Jones. Deon Jones has over 1,000 career points with Monmouth, and he is also the team's leading rebounder.
I started when I was about 7 years old. It's just a family thing. Everybody in my family pretty much played basketball. My dad, my brother.
And the family theme has carried over to people he plays with now.
I just feel like just because we have such a brotherhood kind of mentality and theme for our whole program. We're always clowning around with each other. We're just really close. We're really like brothers. And I feel like that helps us out a lot.
But don't let that mislead you. They are very serious about the rest of their season.
I mean, we play some pretty tough teams coming down the stretch, so it's going to be tough games. But if we bring the mindset that we've been bringing this whole year, I feel like we'll be fine.
So after practice, Deon and I played a game of pig. So if you're not familiar.
Isn't that called horse?
Yeah, I thought it was called horse, too.
Well, there's the
pig is
condensed
the shorter version.
Right, just a condensed version.
Good job. These are good.
If you want to catch Deon and his teammates playing, it might not be as easy as you think. The tickets are limited, and secondary ticket distributors are selling some up to $200. College basketball, yes.
I think that's great. I think this kid's terrific. And two takeaways. One, he's a senior.
Correct.
He's the only senior, so this team is coming back almost fully intact next year. So you've got something that they're building on. And two, I asked him when I had him on the radio, I asked him about the NBA. He's like, oh yeah, that's the plan.
Let's not focus on next year and the NBA. Let's focus right now on this season. I mean, unless there's a catastrophic collapse with the team, they're probably going to be an at-large bid at least in the NCAA tournament. I mean, they have more wins now than some of the top 25 ranked teams.
How many teams get in?
You get
48,
64 teams.
But do you think that teams have just underestimated them, and that's why they've kind of swept under the rug here?
They play in a smaller conference, but there's a history of small conference teams making some waves, winning a couple games in the tournament. I think it's a very real possibility.
But you've got serious powerhouses. I don't think even if they underestimated them, after the first quarter, we got to beat these guys.
Well,
talking about UCLA, USC, Georgetown, Notre Dame.
And even the games that they have lost, it hasn't been by a large margin.
Jersey attitude.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Guts and Jersey attitude.
It's very visible, the chemistry that these young men have.
One, two, three, one team. One team.